Hook. What if the fiercest storm roars not outside but within your own mind? Have you ever gazed at a towering peak, convinced that conquering its summit will conquer your doubts? We hunger for triumph over mountains, yet the most relentless heights lie in our hearts. Set up! Meet Arya, a young climber forged by hardship. As a child, she watched avalanches shatter her village's hopes, heard winters howl steal her father's life. She swore she would rise above fear. By 20, she had scaled every ridge in her homeland, each victory fueling a deeper hunger. But Everest was different. It stood as an unforgiving sentinel, an indifferent force beyond her control. Still, she arrived at base camp, heart alight with purpose, virtue over fortune, mastery over reaction. Complication. On the third day, the storm struck. Winds ripped tents like paper. Snow hammered her face, each breath a razor. Her radio died. Supplies vanished in drifts. Her climbing partner slipped into a crevasse. Panic rose. Every step upward tasted of ice and doubt. Hypothermia crept into her bones. Frostbite claimed her fingers. At night, in the swirling white, she felt the weight of every choice. Should she turn back and live with regret, or press on and risk everything? She remembered whispers of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Yet her reaction quivered between despair and defiance. Turning point. In the heart of that blizzard, Arya paused. She pressed her glove to her chest, feeling the nervous drum of her heart. She realized the mountain cared nothing for her dreams or failures. Its beauty lay in its indifference. Then a calm settled in her mind. She welcomed the storm exactly as it was, no wishing, no railing against fate. I'm more fatty, love your fate. The gale remained. Her fear remained, but fear no longer held her hostage. She clipped her tether, steadied her breathing, and took the next step, and the next. Resolution. When the storm cleared, the summit lay within reach. Arya stood at the world's roof and bowed not to the mountain, but to herself. She understood at last that true ascent happens inside when we meet adversity with reason and grace. The impediment to action advances action, Marcus Aurelius wrote. What stood in her way had become her way. Remember, you cannot still the wind, but you can set your sails. In the end, the greatest summit is not on the mountain, but in mastering your own spirit.